but he's still here. And what is it? 2 Peter 5:8. He come as a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. See, so if you have an enemy that's seeking whom he may devour, I mean, that's not God. So for God to get the blame for that, first thing you have to understand that that's not God. God did not cause Hurricane Katrina, and kill all those people in Louisiana to teach them something. That's not God's doing. We can't say God is love. If he's that kind of love, I don't want that love. See, that's why people leave. That's why people have left the church. And you could be one of those people today where you're thinking about leaving. You're thinking about, giving up and quitting because somebody told you that God did this to you, or God was responsible, or God allowed these things to happen to you. I'm telling you today that that's not true. And God's word confirms everything that I'm going to teach you. Okay, so sovereignty is highest in rank, order, and authority. So let's use England as an example. So you have a king of England. So the king is the highest in rank, order, and authority. And the king has rules that people are supposed to abide by, right? Yes. Okay, so he is sovereign in that country, but people rebel at his authority all the time. Does that mean that the king is responsible for what happens in his country when people rebel at his authority? No, it does not. No. Does that mean that the king allowed it because he's sovereign? No, it does not. See, so if you look at it like that, United States of America is a sovereign nation. Okay, nobody tells the United States what to do. But if something happens in the United States, does that mean that the country is responsible? No. There are people in the United States that have their own will. People go against the laws all the time. So, if you look at it like that, then yes, God is highest in rank. He's highest in order. But you know what? In Genesis 1:27, let's start right there. When God created us, he created us in his own image. Okay, that right there is really powerful. And I think people overlook that, just understanding that, from what I've read and what I've seen, we're the only beings that were created in God's image. And I think the most important part of that is that he gave us a will, which means that we have the power and authority to do whatever we want to do. And I know you might be thinking, I can't do whatever. Yes, you can. I mean, really, you might be in a country where there are laws and there are limitations on some things that you can do. But as a person, if you took a knife and decided to kill yourself, you can do it. If you just decided you wanted to go jump off a cliff, you can. If you decide, okay, I want to, eat as much as, we have the ability. If you wanted to create something that's never been created before, you have the ability to do that. A dog can't create anything. Okay? A monkey, we came from apes. Monkeys can't create nothing. A cat can't create. We're the only beings that he gave the creative ability to, but he also gave us a will. And with that will, we have a choice to choose life or choose death. Deuteronomy 30:19 says, I have set before you life and death, blessings and cursings. And then he said, choose life. So he gave us a choice. He actually gave us the answer. He said, look, I want you to choose life. But listen, you have the ability to choose life or death. When he created man and he put Adam in the garden, he said, listen, you can eat of all these trees and you can do whatever you want to do. I'm just going to give you one thing that I want you not to do. And this was an act of obedience or disobedience. It was not God trying to tell Adam what to do, but he did let Adam know, look, I am your creator, and I got one thing that I don't want you to do. I'm gonna put this tree here, and I don't want you to eat of this tree. Out of all these trees you can eat of,